So the final height of the saddle, I'll want to be just high enough that if the thumb wheels are turned all the way down, that the strings are just about sitting on the frets. Just gives the customer a lot more flexibility. So what I've done is I'm resting the thumb wheels above the holes, and then I just made obviously put on some white paint and made a pencil mark roughly how I want to contour the top of the saddle. So the final height will be tweaked once all the profiling is done, and actually not until I put the strings on the guitar and do all the slotting of the saddle and make sure everything is lined up, then I'll shave off the final little bit. But this line will put me in the ballpark. So the saw cuts come right to the red lines. So there's the roughed out saddle. It'll get more attention after I put strings on the guitar and slot the locations of the strings. I'm sure I'll have to shave a little more off the saddle, but that's it for the moment. The only other thing I'm going to do is round the corners. I'll leave the white paint along the top for now because I'll want to use that to make the marks where each of the string slots is going to be, and sand the very edges, get that rounded off, but I'm not going to touch the middle of the slot or the middle of the saddle. Okay, that's it for that. So now the bridge base, I want to just make a nice smooth contour at both ends. Don't want to leave it all squared off like that. So that's the next thing to do. Okay, the last of the big shaping steps. is to shave down the flat part of the bridge so that it's no wider than the saddle piece. So that'll just get me started. I just aesthetically don't like it. Plus, I need it narrow enough that somebody can grasp the thumb wheel with their thumb and forefinger to turn it. And if the base was out that far, it just would be really hard to get a hold of. Yes, you do have to be very careful with this, or you might wind up planing a whole chunk of skin off of a finger. There, so that's how I want it to look. You can see the base tapers right up to the saddle on both sides. So now I'll do some sanding to refine all these facets and polish it up, and the bridge will be ready to go. Okay, a nice shiny piece of ebony for the base. I'll do a little bit on the saddle right now, but the saddle really is going to be worked on a little bit more after I get the string height right. So I'm not going to try to polish it up to too much of a shine because I'd wind up sanding it off. But the base is ready to go, so now I can put the posts in, and I'll have it all together, and as soon as I get the tailpiece made, I can string up the guitar. So there it is for now. As I said, the white paint will stay on there until I mark the fret slots, or the string slots, and then I'll shave that away or sand it. So there we go.